Hey guys, Forest Bear Studios here, back with more Spellweaver.
More?
More.
You want more?
Finally. As there were actually some new cards released, which we have in this deck here, so let's try it out. So it utilizes the new hero, Trix Realm Guardian. There's probably a proper pronunciation, but I'm not sure on that. So he starts us with 25 health, which is interesting, rather than the regular 20 like all the other heroes. And he draws you an extra card in your starting hand, so you get 8 instead of 7. And whenever you play a non-ancient spell, which doesn't count creatures, even though I thought it was counting creatures, so I thought it was a lot worse until I played with it, you lose 1 life. And he doesn't have a hero ability like all the other heroes, so you kind of have to build your own in that regard. So it's a little interesting of a leader. Just gives you a little extra card advantage and the life buffer. As for the other cards, Cavalry Field Captain. He has lost his ability to jump to the back line now.
Oh no!
Not an ability that's generally used, but basically he fills his role perfectly with his stat line and pumping a creature, so him losing that was probably for the best. 3 Companions of the Heaven, just passing a whole bunch of +1/+1 encounters around and being a flying lion, because you can't go wrong with that. 4 Tamiya, Moggy Wanderer. She's about the same as I remember. Valor only +1 though, so only 1 creature gets the counter, but she still gets to move my emblems from other creatures when they deal combat damage to a player to her to draw a card, so still a decent enough card advantage engine with the other Valor creatures in the deck.
Honestly, the biggest question is how much you actually do remember, but we'll know more about that once we actually get into a game.
4 Zombie Legionnaire, it's a 1 mana 2/2 with the lowest speed. 4 Plague Vermin. This makes sense because it is a creature, so you don't lose the life when you cast it, and it still can be a pseudo removal spell.
It's great!
4 Noxious Fumes. Still just excellent rate for 1 mana, -2/2, even if we do lose 1 life to our hero ability. 14 Swarming Spiders. Because this has primary, so it lets you have any number of copies of the card in your deck. I was really tempted to just put like 40 of these in a deck and see what happens.
Oh, I'm sure plenty of people have tried that already.
By himself, he seems so strong because he's got multiple play boosts. So when you play him, you can pay 2 life to give him deadly, allowing him to always trade for whatever he's fighting. Or you can pay an extra 2 mana to summon a copy of him, which is just excellent card advantage. You can pay 2 mana for a 2/2, or you can pay 4 mana for 2 2/2s. Or the Relentless Rats kind of thing from Magic the Gathering, where he gains a Might emblem for each other spider you control for 3 mana. So you can have a 5 mana top end that gets +1/+1 counters for all the other spiders. Or you can go, 7 mana and use both of these abilities to just play that 1 extra spider to get an extra Might emblem from it. And still, like, you can choose all 3 of the abilities if you want, but if you're probably making gigantic, it probably doesn't need deadly. And of course, the Might emblems could potentially be card draws from the Tamiya too. So it's a rather interesting card. 4 Harbinger of Sorrow. Tainted, which is another new keyword. So when it enters the field, you lose 3 life unless you have at least 3 evil levels, which I don't think the deck ever wants to do, so you're always going to lose the 3 life. Which is fine, because when it enters the field, you summon X and Chainsaw's on the battlefield, where X is half the amount of life you lost this turn, rounded down. So by itself, it would only make 1, but he could be nice to play after the Swarming Spiders, because they make us lose life too. Or if we had our removal spell cast, then that would be 4 life lost when it comes into play, so we also get the extra in Chainsaws. So there's a few things running around that play with that. 4 Trigun of the Pact. I've noticed you have to pay 1 now to get the levels, which kind of makes sense when you can get a split level. It was a little dumb with the chickens, I remember.
A little bit.
So paying 1 makes it a little worse than regular Shrine, but still gives you 2 colors, which is exactly what the deck wants, because then it can only go 2 levels, because we have 1 blue card and 2 sets of white cards. And of course you could always cast it for a regular enchantment. and a whole bunch of shrines, and 2 Mausoleum of the Damned will be our only hero abilities. Since we have a couple level 1 creatures just in one stack alone, it shrinks 1 creature, which can be helpful, especially with Plague Vermin, because you can kind of build your own Noxious Fumes that way. So yeah, let's see how this goes in Game 1.
Ah, the words everyone's been looking forward to hear again.
Game 1 against Mortis Rex.
Oh, cool. The text is different.
Yeah, it's a lot more readable. Got a little bit of a
It is more
black
legible.
border. I think we can keep this.
Looks a little funky, but I'm sure I'll get used to it.
We do get the 8 cards drawn, so Harbinger doesn't seem that good.
I wonder if there's anything in the works for actually having like battlefield skins.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the current thing I've noticed, starting with him, is the new, how they're going to release cards is going to be every month. There'll be new cards, a few new cards released at a time.
So we're probably...
Do we want him to be deadly, though? Let's do it. Why not?
I like that.
It does change the art, yeah. Makes him green, scary.
No, I just like how the selection thing.
But like the regular art? Deadly art. So you can tell at a glance.
Which is kind of nice. Reminds me of puppies.
Oh yeah, puppy getting all epic once you get the 4 levels.
Yep. I would actually say the name of the card, but...
Silver Wolf.
It's been a while.
Silver Fang?
Yeah, I think
Something
it was
like
Silver
that.
Fang.
I remember he had an actual name because he's legendary.
He was just always puppy. Not much going on, but blue-white is going to be annoying.
Always will. Ancient Ruins, though. Next time you play a level 1 creature.
I mean, for the time being...
This one will just be regular spider and a plague vermin.
I mean, for the time being, you're sitting pretty. You're
Just a
sitting
bit.
pretty.
Yeah. To blue.
Yeah.
Ah, here it
There's
comes.
yep.
Steel Sentinel. Everyone's favorite card.
There it is. Of course, you can always get rid of it with a Noxious Fume and Plague Vermin, or even Deadly, or... Well, not Deadly, because they would have to block into it, right? Because Spellweaver utilizes speed.
Yes.
That was a thing in this game.
But we can just go Noxious Fumes.
Which was the original play that I mentioned first.
Just like
'Cause
that.
Steel Sentinel is annoying. Except for when it's dead.
Yeah, it's
And
dead
not.
now. Hopefully don't have to worry about it.
Hopefully you can just kill him sooner than he can...
Well, we can... I guess we don't even have to pump our creatures next turn.
Easy.
Dealt with the Lotus Out threat and we're good.
There's the debut game right there. Starting off strong.
Let's see how it goes in Game 2. Game 2 against Valinor. And... it's not super exciting.
Draw again. You said it yourself. It's not exciting.
Yeah, and we do get to see 8 cards again, so... a little better. Zombie.
Just so weird you not having a hero ability.
It is. It just looks so empty over there. But we have our nice cushioned life total, so... and an extra card in hand.
Zombie, 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 zombie.
It's gonna trade zombies. Probably a good play.
It's a worthwhile play.
I think we'll go for a deadly 2/2.
He's green. It's toxic. It's biohazardous Spider-Man. But not a man.
Does Spider-Man have like poisonous teeth? Does some version of Spider-Man somewhere have that? Could be horrifying.
I don't know, but now that we're suddenly on this topic, I've never thought about this, but like, Peter Parker was bit by a radioactive spider. I wonder if that means if Peter Parker were to bite someone, if he also has like maybe small doses of radiation within him or something. I mean, his entire DNA pool or something got changed, right? I mean,
You'd think something like that.
I'm not too well versed in Spider-Man lore or
Here we
anything.
go for attack for 2. A very exciting play.
They will take the 2.
And then I think I'm up for popping this to play 2 spiders.
The only reason why Nephros can use his spider web hero ability that slows creatures down is because you bit him with
Yes.
a
Of course, that's what
spider.
happened. Is he got bit by one of these swarming spiders, and that's why he can slow people down.
Yep.
See, he's even glowing green.
He is. Actually, yeah, he is.
You got a deadly. Oh, interesting. Why are you attacking with the 1/1? Oh, he caught himself. Oh, never mind. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll trade a 2/2 for a 2/2. Because now I'm going to trade a 2/2 for a 2/3.
Worth.
Or I'm just going to eat.
Yeah. You can do
Well,
that.
do we do that, or do we just play? I think we get a bit more damage in. So we go for the white-blue level to pump this guy up.
Take him out with radioactive spider. And attack radioactive Spider-Man.
With our giant, slightly bigger spider. And now we have a 2/2 that kind of ruins his 1/1's day.
Gotta hate spiders.
We're playing a deck full of them. Tombs of the Damned. Eh. Be a little annoying.
I feel like I can't remember the name of our hero.
Good luck pronouncing it.
I think our hero, the realm guardian. He looks like he just crawled out the deep ocean or something like that after, I don't know, a couple centuries.
Yeah.
That's
Got like all
what.
the coral on him.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me personally.
Getting in for 1 damage. Very exciting. Except not very. So I was going to block anyway, because then he just gets a 2/2 that represents more damage.
Hmm.
I think here we go for the Valor play.
The Tamiya Valor. Pump up Spider. And you are going Noxious Fumes today. May
Yeah,
as well.
so we do lose 1 life from it, but he represents more damage over his lifetime.
1 damage for 5.
We could have ate it with a 3/3, but I'd rather just draw the card now. I have a 3/4 later.
Plus, this way it was worth because you got another spider.
Yeah.
Because you can just swarm the opponent with spiders.
Could make a 3/3 spider, which wouldn't be that exciting.
Or you can just bolster the field with more spiders.
Exactly. 4 mana for 2 spiders.
Ooh, 5
Or
for
like-
Dimon. If only you had some kind of deadly-ish creature or some other.
Yeah, we
way-
don't have any deadly spiders at the moment.
at the moment.
We could make some. Or we could play a plague vermin, shrink that.
There's plenty of plays.
I think we go for summon an extra spider. Go like that.
Looks good to me.
Our opponent will be confused.
But why? Why is he attacking my demon? because we have 1 mana left and we're going to throw down a Plague Warman, sacrifice the Plague Warman.
Goodbye, 5/3.
Bye-bye. He got infected.
And next turn we can kind of grow the board greatly. I'm going to discard this Harbinger of Sorrows. I don't think we're going to need it.
Probably not.
Still attacking. I think, yeah, that one's not deadly, so you don't get a whole lot of options there.
Yeah. I was going to say, if they attack, they're just putting themselves in a worse position. They're only at 5 life, so...
Yeah. And thanks to... Oh, so that might change it. Because I know we can go pump these guys so they're all 3 power. Or pump these guys.
You know you can just pump your captain, just he's faster than everyone too, and
Well, no, because the captain's gonna have to attack that, so
you
we want to pump like that.
I mean, you could have just gotten rid of it with a Plague Vermin or something.
I got rid of the other blocker that was harder to attack into.
Meh.
Which is why we can attack for lethal now. See? Victory! Because otherwise he'd have been able to block the biggest creature with 2/1, so it was a worthwhile draw. And let's see how it goes in Game 3. Game 3 against Omega Strifu.
That's a big deck.
Oh, yeah, that's the full 100. This is okay. I think we'll keep it.
That's a big boy deck right there.
Could be anything in there.
Anything?
Anything.
Is it everything in just the,
It's just nature clumped together.
everything in nature? All of it? Everything.
Yeah, I think the 2 new primary cards, one was in blue, one was in black. Obviously, the spiders. So it's not like you could have a green deck.
You
that
mean
was full of
Wisdom
them.
and Corruption? You
Yes.
can't just identify colors by their colors, Kiss.
We shall play a deadly 2/2.
Just can't do that these days. Shame on you. There was a raid shrine that goes into the graveyard.
She's got at least 2 colors. Oh,
Spark of Initiative.
yeah,
For...
that's annoying.
Yep. Hasted range is always annoying.
I mean, we can deal with it. It's just annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Worth
Goodbye.
it. Goodbye.
We'll just play a boring 2/2. Mostly because I want the spider to populate into 2 spiders instead.
How bad does your Noxious Fumes have to be if it damages yourself? You pass.
Pretty noxious. It's pretty
You
noxious.
pass wind enough that it actually poisons yourself, basically.
Tidal wave.
For a zombie?
And the animation played the wrong way, but whatever.
It always did.
Did it?
Yep. Pretty sure. 100% sure, actually. I don't know about using a tidal wave for just a zombie.
Yeah, just to prevent 2 damage. It's better for combat.
Or something like this
Getting rid
field.
of, getting rid of an annoying blocker. Things like that. 3/3. Mucho scary.
So scary.
Shrink him down. Lose a bit of life. Attack. Maybe should have played the cavalry field captain this turn, just because I kind of want to save the spider too.
Me. It'll be fine.
But I think
what are the chances they have the cards that they need in a 100 card
That
deck?
is true. But I can just kind of playing a more wider field in that case. Into whatever kind of weird card he'll all of a sudden play down. It's better to save our answers like the cavalry field captain for those. So I can make a 4/4 spider next turn. A 3/2 with ranged. Wow, let me just get another noxious fumes.
Okay.
That's a little mean.
We're in it to win it, so...
Eh.
But my goodness, you've done a lot of damage to yourself.
Eh. 2 life for deadly, 3 life from the noxious fumes. Or just does the starting life total for the rest of the heroes finally.
You did more damage to yourself than they did
opponent.
to you.
Than we've done to the opponent so far.
That too. And a lot of that was from your own gas.
That's how it goes.
No. No. That is not how it goes. Maybe for other people, but...
It was taco night.
Oh, God. Time is counting down. 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the attack goes through.
And did they disconnect? Find out. Oh, no. Looks like
No,
they're
they're
back.
still there.
Just a quick water
I think
break,
they
I guess.
lost that divine offering too.
Ah,
Because the cards just went down.
yeah.
Fireball. I mean, does he have an answer? 6, 7, 8.
What's 1 mana? Doubt it. Cavalry field captain. Actually, I guess you don't even need it really.
No.
Really.
I mean, we'll still do it. Make a giant spider, because why not?
Swing for lethal.
And swing for lethal.
And the verdict is...
30 seconds later.
It goes through!
And victory!
So, what did we learn so far?
The spider menace needs to be dealt with.
I was thinking we're still the best.
And with that, we'll see y'all next time.